islands. What is the ninth island? Scott, give us the update. What's going on Oahu news, real estate, anything you want to share about Oahu?
Yeah, I'll piggyback on what Dylan was saying and add a little bit to it. So, single family home price on Oahu is up 21% this year to date, January and February. Our median home price just hit 1.125 million. So, continuing to go up. And our list to sales price ratio on average for single family homes here is 101%. So, sellers are on average getting more 1% more than what they're listing it for. The interesting thing is I actually ran my numbers just to see kind of how I compete with the marketplace. And I'm getting 107% on average on the listings that I'm bringing on the market. So between negotiation and skill and whatnot, I'm significantly outperforming the market, which was good to see. The interesting thing for me though is condo prices, condo sales. Condo prices are up 10%. Sales are outpacing single family homes by a 2-to-1 ratio. So I call part of this what we call the spillover, or the overflow demand effect. There's not enough homes in the single family home side, so we're actually seeing fewer sales happen on that single family home side, but that's because there's not enough inventory out there to choose from. So the condo sales are now taking off significantly and inventory is decreasing. The interesting thing, so I've been talking about this active number of single family homes on the market right now. In a normal market, we'll have 1,600 to 2,000 active homes on the market. At the bottom or at the height of 2006 market, at the low side, we had 814. We just hit 400. We finally got back to 400. We were in that 390 range. So I'm like, yay. But the reality is when you think of the perspective of that, it's nothing. I'm now the next step I'm wanting us to see is last year we were at like 450. Okay, I want to see us get back to that and increase. But here's what's happening with the condos. And I've mentioned this. We were at like 1,030 2 months ago. Previous episode 990, last episode 960. We're now at 899 active on the condos. So they're disappearing. That's where everyone's shifting to. They're more affordable and there's more options to choose from. So we're moving to that side. The inventory is shrinking. The prices should continue to increase. And Japan, the news of today is Japan announced that they are lifting their restrictions on travel and all the restrictions on COVID. So now the international buyer should come back, and tourism was off. I saw the other day, Japanese tourism was off 98%. So we have a huge influx from the international market to be able to come to Oahu.
Man, I mean, and it just feels like it feels like we're so back to kind of normal again. I mean, I haven't driven through Waikiki for a long time, but all the stats are saying that I guess all the stats are saying that we're right back at pre-COVID levels of tourism, if not more. But I'm certain that is only for like analyzing the the westbound market, the mainland U.S. It's not counting the foreign market. So when that foreign market comes in, and you've made these predictions a long time ago, Scott. You said, hey man, as soon as these international buyers start coming in, they're gonna, this is kind of I don't want to say kind of scare territory in terms of like the prices, but that this thing is showing no. Like Dylan said, we're broken records. We should just like have a pre-recorded version of like a show like last year. Just play it again. It's the same thing. Go ahead, Scott. I'm sorry.
The one interesting thing is interest rates. I mean, we're clipping along. Right. We're the lack of inventory. We're clipping along at the same price appreciation range as last year, but rates are almost at 4%. And Fannie and Freddie are getting out of that. They're trying to get out of the second home investment home market. So we've qualified some second home investor rates, and they're at like 4.75. So not only adding 20% on the appreciation, but add into the fact the interest rate's higher, how much more is that costing you to purchase that home? At what point do you see that deceleration? I mean, it's got to happen at some point.
When does the price kind of bend the curve, right? When does the increase rate bend the curve? Yeah. Well, we're gonna find out. I don't